It's over now, Jiren. There is absolutely nothing you can do now to... I said there's absolutely nothing he can do! Can I please just finish him off? Can you save those speech when I'm done with him? Can you... Oh, God.
Yo, what's up guys? My name is GLOCO and welcome to another one of those discussion videos thing in YouTube. Now, I don't really make this kind of videos, but after that previous rant video I posted during my my Twitch streams, it seems like I have to follow up something, especially now that Dragon Ball Super has concluded its current season with episode 131, so I have a lot more stuff to say following my previous rant video, a few days ago. So if you guys haven't watched that video yet, it's titled Why I Hate Dragon Ball Super, and I pretty much just ranted about how the current arc, the Tournament of Power, just had too much ass pulling and fan service. I mean, I hope you get it. Now, a lot of you guys got triggered, and I totally understand since a lot of you guys love Dragon Ball Super, including me. But it was really hilarious just reading the comments of the die-hard Dragon Ball Super fans who couldn't even come up with a sensible fact or explanation to change my mind. So if you're one of those guys, you can go unsubscribe, you drop a hate comment, unlike the video or something like that, report it, I don't care. I mean, if you guys had anything to contribute on that video, it's the views, so thank you very much for that. But other than that, you can keep those Dragon Balls up your ass, yeah? I absolutely have no time for kids who can't contribute to the discussion, so yeah, get the fuck out. Speaking of kids, I am aware that Dragon Ball is catered to children and that the way it's directed in anime is so that it could appeal to the youth. So all of my opinions is coming from an adult who just likes to watch anime, so let's be clear on that. I'm also aware that most shonen animes have their flaws and plot holes, but that doesn't mean that we can't criticize them and discuss what those flaws are. I mean, even the best video games have bullshit in them, but did that stop us from enjoying those things? Of course not. But should we ignore the bullshit? Well, that's up to you. How many sticks can you put up your ass? Anyway, if there's one thing I want to take back from what I said in the previous video is that I want to say sorry to the writers for calling them stupid. I mean, I was saying all of those things when I was live on Twitch. I was pretty much saying everything that was on my mind on the spur of the moment, and I had no time to think and reflect. So I was basically being like a edgy little jerk live. So really, I'm really sorry, but that's all I take back, okay? My opinions of how bullshit the show is still remains, okay? If there's anyone that deserves to be called stupid, it's those dumb little kids who will just drop really stupid comments in my videos without putting any explanations and stuff. Yeah, I'm not taking that back. But going back to the writers, I understand how hard it is to write scenes in anime, and that I'm pretty sure the writers were also aware of all the bullshit they were writing. But it's just that they were probably, okay, pressured by the higher ups to change things in a more marketable way that could appeal to children. Because I'm pretty sure kids will be so pissed if their favorite hero got beaten easily by someone who was obviously stronger. So they had to insert a lot of Deus Ex Machina and classic close calls just to keep the show going and all that stuff. You know, the typical shonen shit, yeah? But anyway, let's start discussing the conclusion to Dragon Ball Super. Now, a lot of you guys ask how I would write Dragon Ball Super and how I would end it while still making it appeal to kids. Okay, now, remember Goku and Beerus' fight in Battle of Gods? You know, the movie, the first movie before Super. You know that. The fight scenes were intense and entertaining, but they were still true to the fact that Beerus was still stronger than Goku. However, despite the power difference, the movie still showed the greatness of Goku and his potential to get stronger, but not to ridiculous heights. Because, you know, I remember Goku acknowledging that he was weak and that he doesn't like borrowing the powers from others, but, you know, the movie ended with Goku getting beaten without taking our respect and love for his character. So, see what I mean there? You don't have to ass pull and put a lot of bullshit into, you know, into making Goku look good. You know, he can take the L without looking bad. Now, in Dragon Ball Super, the way I imagined an ideal plot or something is that the only way Goku could have survived and powered up to his mastered Ultra Instinct was through more ex machina, such as Jiren getting distracted by another competitor or person so that Goku can rest up. But in the anime, all he did was, he had lots of openings to knock Goku out, but Jiren decides to just leave those people alone so that they can just power up some more. Pride knows no bounds with most characters in Dragon Ball Super. But anyway, the pride in its characters are just so annoying. And I remember Beerus just telling the same thing to Goku, that such pride will be the downfall of a warrior. So, see what I mean? See episode 131? You don't have to ask pull so much just to get the show running. It's all about how you write the scenes in a way that you can continue the story without bullshitting the plot. You know what I mean? I was actually hoping that after all the heated battles, Jiren would win. Not because I'm biased towards Jiren, because I just acknowledge him as the strongest player there. Jiren would win because he deserved to win. If Goku can power up with the power of friendship and the Saiyan passive skill of powering up after, being in a dire situation, then what more if we can apply that to someone like Jiren? Goku would beat the crap out of Jiren with Master Ultra Instinct. But then Goku, being the little shit that he is, he wouldn't be satisfied with Jiren not powering up as well. He would give a speech. He would give a speech or whatever, talk no jutsu to Jiren. And then this will also inspire the people in Universe 11 to cheer Jiren up. And then cue the classic flashbacks in shonen anime of Jiren's hardships, of how he wanted absolute strength and his trust issues and all that stuff. And then he realizes that he doesn't need to put everything in his shoulders anymore, and he'll swallow his pride and false sense of justice and power up to even a stronger state than Goku's Ultra Instinct. And that, and then they'll have another heated final battle and settle the score there. But Jiren will win, and thank Goku for making him realize that, how futile his pride is and all that shit. And it's just gonna be some kind of cliche stuff, but still it would make more sense than what happened during the past episodes. Anyway, after Jiren wins fair and square, he's gonna use the Super Dragon Balls to resurrect everyone, or maybe at least Universe 7. Or anyways, he's gonna do something similar that Android 17 did. Okay, so that's just how character development goes. You solve your issues while in the battle, and then you suddenly have this revelation that you don't really need absolute power and the title of being the strongest in the universe, because pretty much everyone acknowledges you as the strongest one because you pretty much beaten every other universe. So that's that. So what's more to do than just bring back everyone else and then ask for a rematch or something once everyone trains to get their full potential and stuff like that. I know that's how everything played out in my mind. So yeah, but maybe some of you guys will be asking what happened. Well, what happened to Frieza and Android 17 in my book? I mean, because in the previous episodes, Android 17 and Frieza is still in the tournament. Well, if I was the one writing it, they should have been knocked out from the previous episodes before the final battle. So it's just supposed to be a 1v1 between Goku and Jiren till the end. Now, speaking of the wish, I think everyone predicted that it was going to be a very wholesome wish of wishing every universe back. I mean, each participant in the universe in the tournament was given enough screen time to show their personalities and appeal to the audience. I think a lot of you guys had some kind of attachments to some of the side characters as well. So I think the author wouldn't want to just erase a lot of interesting characters with potential just because of a stupid tournament, right? I would be legitly pissed off if they would waste Super Dragon Balls for something selfish or something that could be granted by normal Dragon Balls. Plus the fact that everyone will be erased if a selfish request was made. I think that was I think the Grand Priest told everyone that the Zen-O predicted that wholesome wish was going to be was going to be willed or something. But anyway, so that's what I'm telling you guys, that it's not bad if Goku will take the L for this tournament, because character development wise, the finalists of that tournament will have enough resolve to wish everyone back. Yeah. Well, anyway, if everything went my way, it probably wouldn't be the same Dragon Ball. You know, it probably will be, you know, it will be intense, but it wouldn't be like the shonen anime that we all knew and love. Okay, it will be too realistic, and kids probably won't even fathom how you know, how everything would unfold if I directed Dragon Ball Super. So yeah, that's that, okay? Now, let's discuss more on episode 131, the last episode. I want to pinpoint some stuff here. Okay, first off, for some miraculous reason, and I think a lot of you guys also pointed that out, is that Android 17 is still alive, despite people saying that he died. But the funny thing was that after his self-destruction, Zeno didn't say anything about it. He didn't cross him out of his tablet and all that stuff. But, you know, I mean, that's cool and all, but jeez, you can't just you know, put a character back just like that so conveniently, you know what I mean? But anyway, second is everyone was already past their limits, and yet again Android 17 did something so cool that even you know, to even the playfield by enclosing Jiren in his own energy blast. You know, that was pretty much a self-destruction. Now this exhausted Jiren and gave Universe 7 a chance to end everything, to win. Okay, this is one of those things again, the opening, the chance to end it all. But you know what, fucking Android 17 just, you know, decides to let Frieza, you know, another cocky son of a bitch, to finish Jiren off. Now, we're back in another one of those scenes in shonen anime where the cocky bastard, which is Frieza, will make speeches and gloat in front of a downed enemy, thinking that they would actually finish the job. Now, Frieza, out of all the people, should know better by now how badly that will end up, because of all the countless times that kind of thing happened to him during the previous arcs. But, you know, he continues anyway.
It's over now, Jiren. There is absolutely nothing you can do now to... I said there's absolutely nothing he can do. Can I please just finish him off? Can you save those speech when I'm done with him? Can you... Oh, God. Okay, fine. Alright, I'll let you guys have your freaking moment. Yes, just take your time. I'm just charging my laser. I could have just killed him right now, but hey, yeah, just go ahead. Well, thank God you're done. Anyway, it's over now, Jiren. There's absolutely nothing you can do now to...
See what I mean? Yeah. Bullshit. Thirdly, we gotta acknowledge again just how strong Jiren is. You know, he took on 3 enemies at once while being badly hurt and exhausted. Absolutely no honor and pride is left anymore in this final moments. You know, this is how it should be. Merciless. It took Frieza, Goku, and Android 17 to knock Jiren out in the most cheesiest way. Yep. You know, by immobilizing Jiren and doing a 3-man kamikaze dive out of the arena, that was cheese. You know, it reminded me of those times in that video game For Honor, when you just, you know, you face off with a very skillful enemy, but you just push him down the cliff and stuff like that. That was just so cheese, you know. Now, I mean, I know some of you guys might say that it didn't really feel like a finale and that the fight was just rushed. Jesus, those chickens. But anyway, I think that's one way the anime gave respect to Jiren. You know, he's just so powerful that there's no other way to beat him other than a desperate act of sacrifice. You know, that 3-man kamikaze. Shut up, chickens! But anyway, yeah, I know, I'm starting to sound like a Jiren fanboy here, but I think the writers ran out of bullshit to write, so they ended it, you know, just like that. Yeah. Fourth thing I want to discuss is that since Zen-Og did the Control plus Z command on all the universe and everyone's back, this opens up for more arcs in the future. I mean, I'm particularly interested in what future interactions Universe 7 and Universe 8 will have. if they will still meet in the future. I'm pretty sure they will, you know. I mean, there's still a lot of potential character development among the Saiyans of Universe 6 and the other participants, so I'm really looking forward for that. As for Universe 11, I don't think there's any more character development left for them since they've gone past their issues already, and not a lot of them are as interesting as Jiren and Toppo, but well, it will be nice to see them, you know, fight in another friendly tournament this time between the universes. So yeah, I'm hoping for that. As for Frieza, it's still unclear what his intentions will be. It seems that he's now reunited with his army, and he did clarify that he won't stop with his evil ways. So well, knowing Frieza, I hope he still continues to be a villain, but with his current power, there's no way he'd take on Goku and Vegeta, so doing something evil real soon after all these events will be stupid on his part. Now, the fifth thing I want to discuss is about Ultra Instinct. You know, it seems that Goku can't really control it, or rather, he really hasn't mastered it, because during the end of episode 131, he told Vegeta that he can't really pop it up whenever he wants to. You know, it's a random thing that happens when he's pushed to the limits. So, you know, taking that in mind, was Ultra Instinct some kind of Deus Ex Machina as well? You know, just to beat the other universes because Goku couldn't really power up in a short time frame? Because it's kind of annoying that it only pops up when it's randomly convenient for him. I mean, he's been in a lot of dire situations where his limits were pushed, but there were no Ultra Instincts there, right? It's like the writers only gives him Ultra Instinct because there's no other way to beat his super strong opponents, you know, through his, you know, through usual means or stuff. So, what do you guys think? Was Ultra Instinct too convenient despite its supposed randomness, or were all those power-ups making sense to you guys, or was it just bullshit? Was Ultra Instinct bullshit? I don't know, let me know, okay? And finally, my conclusion to this series. Yeah, I pretty much just said everything I wanted to say. Now, I'll probably give the upcoming new movie a chance, and if there's another upcoming series, I'm going to either watch a few episodes to see if any interesting developments are happening, or I'll wait till something really epic like the Tournament of Power to appear again. But till then, I'm going to continue watching the other animes this season, so yeah. Yay, no more Dragon Ball Super! Yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, that's it. I'm probably not as hardcore as some of you guys when it comes to Dragon Ball, so I would love to read your insights about the finale. And if you guys want me to discuss more stuff about anime or otaku, pop culture and stuff like that, do let me know, okay? Yeah, I kind of want to make more stuff like this, but anyway, we'll see. Again, I do not react or I do not rant about things that I am not passionate about, okay? So if you ask me to react to One Piece, I probably won't because I've never watched One Piece. So I'll only react strongly to things that I am very familiar with. Alright guys, so yeah, if you have any suggestions or things that I might be interested in, just let me know in the comments. Yeah. Did I even make sense today? I have no idea. But anyway, thank you so much guys for watching, and I hope you